Why English became the global language. Introduction. In today's interconnected world, English is often considered the global language. From business meetings in Tokyo to university lectures in Germany, and from diplomatic discussions in the United Nations to software programming in Silicon Valley, English dominates. But how did this one language, out of more than 7,000 spoken worldwide, rise to such prominence? The story of English becoming the global lingua franca is a complex tale of history, politics, economics, technology, and culture. This article explores the major reasons behind English's global dominance. 1. The power of the British Empire. One of the earliest and most powerful forces behind the spread of English was the British Empire. At its height in the 19th and early 20th centuries, it was the largest empire in history, governing nearly a quarter of the world's population and land area. British colonialism brought the English language to North America, United States, Canada, the Caribbean, Africa, e.g., Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, South Asia, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Australia and New Zealand, parts of Southeast Asia, e.g., Malaysia, Singapore. In many of these countries, English remained an official or second language even after independence. This laid the groundwork for English to become a global language. 2. The rise of the United States. After the decline of the British Empire, the United States emerged as a global superpower, especially after World War II. Its influence in politics, science and technology, economy and trade, education, entertainment and media, helped establish English as the language of global leadership. American companies like Microsoft, Google, Apple, Coca-Cola, and McDonald's have made English the default language in global commerce. Furthermore, Hollywood movies, pop music, and American culture have made English attractive to younger generations around the world. 3. English as the language of science, technology, and education. English is the dominant language of international research and scientific publication. Most leading scientific journals, conferences, and academic papers are in English. Universities in non-English speaking countries increasingly use English to teach international students and publish research. Major scientific and technological innovations have emerged from English-speaking nations, which has made English essential for computer programming, engineering, medicine, aviation. International collaboration. Even in non-English speaking countries, many universities offer English medium courses to attract international students. 4. The role of the Internet and digital communication. The digital age has accelerated English's dominance. In the early development of the Internet, most websites and platforms were created by English-speaking developers. Today, over 60% of all web content is still in English. This includes social media, online courses, news and blogs, streaming platforms, technical documentation. Knowing English opens up access to the vast majority of online resources, making it a necessity for students, professionals, and content creators. 5. English as the global language of business and diplomacy. International business and diplomacy use English as the default working language. Global organizations such as the United Nations, NATO, the European Union, the World Trade Organization, the International Olympic Committee, either use English as an official language or as a primary means of communication. Multinational companies often require English proficiency for high-level jobs. In fact, companies based in countries like Germany, Japan, or France may still conduct meetings and write emails in English. 6. Simplicity and flexibility of the English language. While English has its share of irregular grammar and spelling It is often seen as a flexible and adaptable language. Some reasons for this include no gendered nouns, like in French or Spanish, relatively simple verb conjugations, widespread use of borrowed and international vocabulary, ability to evolve quickly, e.g., through slang and internet language. This adaptability has allowed English to be more easily learned, borrowed, and reshaped by speakers from various backgrounds. 7. English as a second language. Perhaps the most powerful reason English is now global is that non-native speakers have adopted it at an extraordinary scale. Today, over 1.5 billion people speak English worldwide. Fewer than 400 million are native speakers. More than 1 billion speak it as a second or foreign language. This means that English is no longer the property of the UK or the US. It is now an international tool for communication, often used between people who aren't native speakers at all. Conclusion. The rise of English as a global language is not a result of linguistic superiority, but of historical, economic, technological, and cultural forces. British colonialism planted the seeds. American dominance nourished them, and globalization made English grow across every continent.